talked about Bob Dylan and how big of a Bob Dylan fan myself and Jeff are. Well, we were lucky enough to get picked to do Bob Dylan, and his rehearsals were here at the Cain's before he played. What he played 2 nights?
Played 2 nights, yeah.
2 nights at Cain's.
In fact, he started his tour here, didn't he?
Yes, and
First night
so
of the tour.
To tell 2 guys that love Bob Dylan, you gotta tape up the windows, and you can't look outside. You can't go outside when he's here.
Don't look at Bob.
Yeah, don't look at the artist. Don't look at Bob. But you got the man, the myth, and the legend right here in the thing. But we got to do that, sit here all day.
Same thing with Robert Plant.
Yes. Well, Robert Plant, I drove him.
Right, but that was here.
Right. And just cool things like, hey.
Did you ask him why Zeppelin hasn't gotten back together?
I never asked him that, but what I did see here at Cain's Ballroom was I took Robert Plant. We attended the Kings of Leon show at the Cain's.
That's where I met him.
And
was that Kings of Leon show here?
After the show, we went backstage, and he asked the Kings of Leon to go on tour with him. And the answer that they gave him, this is Robert Plant, okay? They gave him an answer and said they would love to, but they're already committed to going on tour with U2. And it hadn't been announced yet. But it happened right here at Cain's Ballroom, and I was a witness. And then for the next 2 days, I drove Robert Plant down Route 66 from here, but that's a whole different story. We won't get into that. But let me
ask you a question about Robert Plant, because you were telling me today something about Larry paid him with a car.
Yeah, he played in...
that wasn't for playing at Cain's.
No, he played in Muskogee. Muskogee.
And Larry Shaeffer paid him with a car.
Faith No More, and Larry Shaeffer paid him with the car. So I went with David Huff, and David was very close with Larry, and that was Robert Plant's fee.
Wow.
And he had a lot of classic cars.
I just didn't realize Robert Plant was on the barter system.
Well, he did for them.
I know Larry is.
Muskogee.
Wow. Wow.
Did you ever think Robert Plant would ever play Muskogee, Oklahoma?
Stranger things have happened.